Hey guys, welcome back to Play a Courtesan of World Chapter 4. Walk a fine line to cultivate the trust of your Roman patrons while continuing your studies of poison and magic and seeking your vengeance. Why can't we all just have love and peace? Like, who says I want vengeance? Like, I literally picked finding my family as like my, what was it, wish or something like that. Courtesan around. I want to see what the brother is up to though. This chapter contains discussion of child measured domestic abuse which may be upsetting. I'm good. 8 years ago and go. Your village is in flame. Wow. You have been fighting for what feels like hours. All around you hear screams as men and women of your tribe are struck down by Roman swords. Take them alive! Run! Make for the trees! You feel a swish of air and duck instinctively, barely missing being clubbed by the flat of a Roman blade. Victory! You stay low to the ground, not daring to look back as you try to follow your father towards the trees. Talius, where are you? We can win this! Singerix has his sword looking frantically at the bodies on the ground searching for his friend. His friend probably gone. No, they'll kill us if we stay. Your father breaks for a gap into the burning fist, yelling loudly enough to carry over the screams. Get to the enemy, run for the trees. We cannot win this battle. No, this is our home. We must defend it. If you want to die. Your father takes Singerix by the arm, dragging him for the fence. Singerix pulls back and the flames leap higher, nearly swallowing the path to safety. We must make our stand here. No! Fight best as ghosts in the night. Must make our stand. Why do both of them sound like we're gonna fight? I don't know which one to pick, because they both sound like we're gonna fight. I think I'm gonna say this. You look at Singerix, willing him to listen. Talius dead, Singerix. If you die too, you die from nothing. You must live to fight again. True. Your mother's already at the fence, wrapped in a wet cloak to protect against the flames. She looks at the flickering light reflected in her eyes. Our homes are only wood. When they burn, they become the ash from which new trees grow. As if in answer, a great tree behind your burning hut suddenly cracks and shakes, a great branch toppling to the ground. Now it will be too late. I'm sorry, Talius. Grab your brother's sword, run for the gap in the flames, Roman javelin lands in front of you, and you snatch it up, sending it flying back even as you burst through the fence. We cannot beat the Romans in a stand-up fight, but that is all they know. You're not understanding. The trees will hide us. We must let the land defeat them. We'll fight with the stealth of sabotage. Let them never sleep a moment safe in this land. We'll be the drop of poison that spoils all Gaul. Whew. Chapter... I'm sorry, I cannot read Roman letters, so just bear with me, guys. Chapter 4. The Hunt. Just bear with me. I am terrible at reading Roman numbers. Present day. You are in Locusta's apothecary. She fans out 4 different dry herbs in front of you. She indicates a yellowish flower you've seen growing wild. Satyrion. Now that's one of your Lena may have already introduced you to. What does it do? Rouse the lust of women and men. I will remember that. Hardly need help with that. I mean, women. You figure the crumbling yellow petals. How is it prepared? Like all things to do with this art, it's best used fresh. Costa indicates a second herb, lifting it with long wooden tongs. This is Alconitium, which many people call wolfsbane. You can recognize it by its purple flowers. My mother said wolfsbane is a powerful poison. The roots especially, but all parts of the plant can be used. Touch it. You have to stay seeing how it cusses carefully to keep it from our own skin. I'm not trying to poison you, are you sure? Usually you touch the cone-shaped flower, immediately the tip of your fingers turn on. Wow. What? Say poison that kills in large doses can be a healer's best medicine for numbing pain. The difference between medicine and poison is only the dose. Amazing. I want to learn how to heal. I'm not trying to kill anybody. I fought in battle, but I don't know if I could kill a man in cold blood. I prefer to learn medicine, not poisons. There's less difference than you imagine. Healing and poison both require you to understand the mind as much as the body. A poison kills, it doesn't care what you're thinking. How to calm a frantic patient to allow medicine to take effect, how to slip a poison from a suspicious man food while alerting him. Both require the same skill, to get into their mind, to see the world through their eyes, and to understand what scares them. Both fall silent as the door suddenly swings open. Costa drops the cloth over the display of poison as a young woman hesitantly enters the shop. Oh, it's Sabina. Is this Acosta's apothecary? Recognize the woman you saw briefly at Cassia's party. She flinches as your eyes meet. She realizes that you know who she is. Please don't. No one knows I've come here. Costa smiles reassuringly. Anywhere, my dear. Anyone you see here have secrets of their own to hide. Yeah. I'm looking for a potion to prevent me from burying children. Someone said you could. Of course. My husband's returned for God. When he's home, he will expect me to give him an heir, and I... Girl, leave him and come to me. She stops talking, tears pooling helplessly in her eyes. Just come to me. You should get a hold of yourself. Wow. Need not comply with your husband, which must not work. I will keep your secret. Dang, I want to say both the last options. I will keep your secret. Thank you. I know I'm taking a risk to defy him like this. It's common enough request, but dear, all you need is a simple potion of Sylphium. She rummages through the shelves to disperse the back room of the shop, still searching. You and Sabina are left alone. I'm sorry, It's Acosta's business. You need not apologize. It's just that I'm afraid my husband, he's been a god nearly a decade. He will be a stranger to me. That's sad. Drop him! Her voice drops further. And he was not kind before. Living as a soldier is not likely to have softened him. I was hoping maybe if he thinks I'm barren, he would divorce me. You should leave now if you're afraid. Stand up to him. Protect yourself how you think best. Let me say this. Being relaxes, fractionally give you the ghost of a smile. Thank you. I have had no one to ask if I am mad to try this. Glad you at least don't think so. You're wise not to wish to be encumbered with pregnancy. You will have more options alone. If I were to have a child, it would be his under the law. I cannot give him such a hold over me, nor offer up another instant to him. Costa emerges from the back with a small stopper bottle that she hands to Sabina. Thank you. Please tell no one I was here. She shoves the bottle inside a fold of her dress and puts a hand on the door, but Costa gives a small, sly smile and takes the cloth of the herbs she was studying. Now, where were we? Herbs and poisons. Sabina hesitates, looking back curiously. I've only ever taught my knowledge to women, did you know? To honor the goddess? Because it's they who need it. Costa looks directly at Sabina, still leering at the door. Even the gods fear the power of the Great Mother to create life. That's why men still go to great lengths to possess and control us. Sabina's hand drops from the door and she takes a step closer. What are you teaching her? The ways the goddess gives us to control ourselves. Join us, open yourself to the world spirits, and journey to the presence of the goddess together. Advice Sabina join your mystical vision is exclusive thing for an intimate journey through both of your mind. What? What? I ain't doing it, but what? We are only studying herb lore that my mother wished me to learn. Sabina nods and offers you a weak smile. Thank you for your understanding, your discretion. She turns the hand on the door and leaves. Acosta lists the next bunch of herbs. This is hemlock, the poison used to kill Socrates. Acosta hands you a packet of brownish powder wrapped in papyrus. Shall we continue our lesson? With Tara's instruction, Acosta talks you through the preparation of another half-dozen potions. No, honey, not to cover the taste. Drown them in sweetness, and they won't suspect that death hides within. I found one of the Romans who attacked my tribe, Tribune Rufus. He's the son of a senator. Rufus Glycia's son. I remember his arrogance when he attacked us. He wanted my brother as a slave. Costa stirs the pot and whispers in Gallic over it. For a moment you barely understand your own language. The spirit of ants and wasps. The sauce is so thin and it hits the foul smell and sting escapes, immediately covered by the cloying honey. How do you plan to get your revenge on tripping Rufus? I will find him and kill him, make him understand what he did. Do as you advise me. Um, he probably won't care. Like, if we talk to him, he probably just will be like, yeah, whatever. So I'm gonna just pick this. You say you will be my mother's voice. What would you have me do? Cause the stirs to create liquid. It's your mother who taught me how to brew this. She will tell you to do whatever you thought necessary. Cause the dish, the ceramic flask into the bubbling mixture offers it to you. Your poison, my dear, made by your hand with the blessing of the goddess and the strength of your hatred. The practiced motion, she also strip a sealing wax over the flames until it softens. To press it over the mouth of the flask, sealing it. Nice. It will give you options with the tribute. May the gods of God help you find your way. Made our voice poison. A few days later, you're serving at a hunt hosted by Senator Publius Cornelius, several hours from the city by wagon. Aaron, my beauty, I'm so thrilled you were free to join us today. Of course, Senator, I will not miss a chance to see the countryside. Side-fact steps out of the wagon behind you, whispering in your ear. Senator's guests will be coursing for hares or pheasants. I've never taken part in a hunt like this before. You need a horse to keep up with the hounds. He motions to a young slave to lead over a horse. It's saddled with the heavy wooden frame over padding of fur blankets. The senator sends lingering your waist as he boosts you into the saddle. The inward-facing horns hold your legs in place as you settle yourself. Be certain your seat is secure. The hounds will go quickly. Senator Cornelius looks at Syphax with mouth surprise. I brought another mount. Your guard will have to follow on foot. Syphax can't walk by myself. Walk with me right behind it. I mean, I guess we was trying to romance him. We do right behind me. You can walk beside my horse, I guess. I shall go at a walk so as not to leave you behind. Indeed, it will be difficult for me to protect you if you leave me in the dust. Cornelius looks as if he's about to jump, but someone calls to him from the group of senators. Excuse me. He is my bodyguard. As you and Silas approach the waiting group of horsemen, you notice Mark Otome in the crowd. Otome, did you know he would be here? Lena said he might. That doesn't bother you? Did you want to see him again? But before he can answer, Tony notices you approaching. A sly smile spreads across his face. You won't. Prince of Gaul, as Senators Cornelius Hunt, from how possessive Cassius was, I assumed he would work out so exclusive. I didn't expect to see you attending one of Caesar's allies. I was waiting for your offer. Take the work I'm given. Don't believe Cornelius is Caesar. I'm still trying to get reputation, so... Will this give me reputation? I'm not trying to flirt. It's my arch-lad Tony who responds by pulling this horse closer. I know it gives me romance. Take it. Ugh. I had no idea I would have to speak to Lena. Don't keep me waiting. Ew, I was just trying to get reputation, not romance. Cornelius, seeing as the group moves out, slowly walking their horses towards the riverbank. Tony gives you a mocking smile. They have the most quaint customs in Gaul, do they not? What do you mean? The natives I met, they used to pray to the spirits of the animals they hunted. Do you tend to say such prayers today? I show respect to those who give their lives. I lost my faith in... Let me say this. As if the hair chooses to die? If this is on our service, it's me will feed us and make us strong. Do you think it's fun to thank it for those things? I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Harley does it by choice. If there were a lion chasing you both, the hair would outrun you if we're relieved to see you caught. When we hunt, we should celebrate our victory, not some imagined sacrifice by an animal that hates us. Ahead of you, a pheasant explodes from the grass of fear. Senator Cornelius aims his bow and brings it down one shot. Ha! Nicely done, old man. Cornelius examines the dead bird from atop his horse and pulls it around, leaving it lying in the dust. Hardly worth the effort to remount. Let's see if there's anything bitter out there. As the rest of the men follow him, you stare silent at the bird. A single bright jewel of blood stains his feathers. In Gaul we hunted to provide meat and hides for our people, not for the entertainment of rich-born men. Tabitha quietly gathers the pheasant to the game bag, hands it to you, Mark, Otome, last, and you look at him sharply. You think I should care as little as they do? Actually, I was just thinking that you have more in common with Caesar than you think. What? Hardly. What a surprise you to know that Caesar's plan is to end the tyranny of rich born men over Rome, by replacing them with his own tyranny? Can that be worse than how the Senate has governed? He just as heavy where Cornelius and the other senators are laughing and gossiping. Thought that you could marry to the Claudi. Can you imagine? Mere tribute with the plebs? Huh. As if they didn't know about his little Ganymede? What? Tell me you are disgusting, leaving me to rot in the field while half a Roman only lives in the Greyhound on stick control. And you're not one of them? My family were not among Rome's founders. Citizen, I would be hardly more than either of you, were it not for my service in the legions. I support Caesar because he wants to end the rule of a few noble families, or the entire population rule. The Senate is nothing but old men who hoard their wealth and care nothing for the people they govern. Attorney, I doubt you care about anyone outside yourself. It seems that I don't trust him. So I don't know, like will this give me a reputation? Like, I really don't know what would give me reputation. But I will play nice for now. Tony gives you a measuring look. I'm surprised. I expect you to fight me just on principle. In that case, our principles seem to agree. I don't even know if I could. It's not easy to admit to having common ground with the enemy, or is there a chance we won't be enemies? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. I hate to say that. There's a chance for everything. Senator Cornelius looks back and frowns. Tony, are you monopolizing my courtesan's time? I mean, you're not doing it. Excuse me. You're just gossiping. And Tony noticed the source was he was catching up with the man who grew you far more slowly. Be careful, Marcantoni. He could be dangerous to have caught his attention. I know. I could handle that. I shouldn't be this confident, honestly. You join the man who find Marcantoni and Senator Cornelius off their horses, each holding the leash of a tightly colored greyhound. Ah, puppy! Your hound has yet to flush any game, Otome. That's because Otome's blown a different sort, huh? Ha! Otome glances back and sees you approaching. Perhaps a race then, your hound against mine. What are you proposing? Will you flush your hair where you release the house at the same time, whichever runs into the earth faster wins? I'll test my dog's speed against yours any time. Now let's see this race. Tony's not one of the young boys runs ahead beating the grouse to try to stall her hair, when Lisa running a zigzag just across your path. Ooh, what's the house? It's all. Why are we doing this? Both men release the leash of their dogs at the same time. They tuck off at full speed. Long lean bodies press flat to the earth as their legs work. You all follow horseback, pressing the horses to keep up with the racing hounds. The terrified hare puts up a new burst of speed, dodging left and right, trying to throw the baying hounds off its trail. Does it ever get away? Sometimes that's what makes it interesting. The hare makes a surprising leap in the air, twisting and doubling back on its path, showing how skid on the dirt of the path as they turn back to follow. Faster! Suddenly, just as the hare dashes in front of your horse, Otome's hound catches up to it. The hound follows the hare's last step of the leap, bringing it down with a bite to the back of its neck. No! With a sour look, Cornelius bows to Otome. Your win, Tony. Yeah, it appears Aaron got the prize. You look down and see the hare in front of you, still struggling, pinned by the dog's mouth and paws. Its large brown eyes meet yours. This is awkward. It's still alive. Then it's your choice what happens now. Release it! Like, talking about. You take the hare from the house jaws, feeling its heartbeat, fast and terrified, then you gently set it back on the ground. Great Mother preserve you. Her takes off immediately, and Cornelius grabs his hound collar to keep her from giving chase. One more mercy, I'm not certain I would have taken you for that. Oh, shut up. You know nothing about me. You're one, Tony. I suppose you would claim a prize from me later. As the other senators drift away, Tony remains beside you. He takes a strip of dried meat from his satchel and feeds it to the hound. She seems to like you. She brought the prize straight to you. I happen to be standing nearest, that's all. You crouch and toss the dog's silky ear as she lays her head in your lap and pants. I've been thinking to try to find a buyer for it today. Oh no, here it goes. Gonna get an option to take her. Really, why? Tony scratched the dog's throat and she leans into the carrots. She hardly got the constitution to come on campaign when I'm in to see a little use for a hunting hound. She's a beauty and fast, I'm sure anyone would want her. Would you? Here we go. Me? Gonna say no. She's just a Lloyd and she'd be a good excuse to galaxy regularly. That seems like something you might appreciate. Adopt the Greyhound to gain a new companion and lock an exclusive scene. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, doggy, but nope. The offer is generous, but I would not wish to be in your debt. A pity. Yeah, pity for you. Do you truly think I would be so cheap to buy? If I wish only to buy you, my conversation would be with Lena. I was hoping perhaps to win something more. My affections? Otome shrugs, winding the grindhouse plain leather leash around his hand as he studies you. Clearly I will have to work harder for that, obviously. He gives you a mocking little bow and gets the hound back to where Cornelius and the other senators are talking. As evening falls, you and Cyphus walk along back to school late after returning Senator Cornelius' horse. I did not realize the would have ended so late. I should have arranged wagon to take us home. I'm in no hurry to be back in the city. You spared the hair today, why? You shrug, looking at the play of shadows as the moon starts to rise. My mother was a priestess. She always taught us that the hair was sacred to many goddesses. I did not wish to end his life as a victory for Rome. Cyphus looked softly at the grass waving in the evening breeze. When I was a boy, I used to hunt wild game for my family. I always felt good to be the one to put meat on the table. Did your family not usually have meat? Parents are farmers. We sold grain to them. It was a good living, but among the tourists, I prefer the days I could hunt. Cyphus, why did you leave new media? What was your childhood like? Do you wish you could go home? What was your childhood like? It was quiet. I worked in the fields when my father needed all hands, and otherwise, I was left mostly to myself. Do you have no siblings? Four sisters, but my father wished me to spend time only with me, of course. I think he only wanted me to follow in his footsteps, but I resented it. We fought a lot. Is that why you came to Rome? I'm not the child of a chieftain. For me, coming to Rome was a grand opportunity, not a downfall. None of the harm they may have done, but they have built the whole world. That I ever was. To go to Rome was like traveling to the gods. You're quiet from a look at the distant lights of the sea. Even at night, thousands of lanterns and fires make the city visible on the horizon. Do you hate me that I don't hate them enough? It's hard to hear your praise of them. Good to hear another view of them. Impossible for me to hate you. I'll just say this. I guess Hepha's eyes darken his honest, open face. I've only ever known Rome as a conqueror. It helps to see you through your eyes. I will never stand between you and what you need to do. At that moment, a cloud drifts in the moon, leaving that countryside in darkness, save for the distant glow of the city's lights. You need not return immediately, you know. Then expect us back out of the hunt. And how is she to say how long it takes to walk to the city for Senator Cornelius' hunting grounds? Where do you propose we go? We are only a short way away from the forest here. If we take the long way back, we might walk through the trees for a time, where no one shall know us, or care what we are seen to do. Oh my goodness, what? Taking the long way home was like that's an exclusive scene for a chance to spend a night in the forest and get to know him better. Nope. Does I need that Sabine? Think about the chance to walk in the forest again with Cyphus before you're so caught by your apologies, but I think this has worn me out more than I realized. I find there's something I want to see more right now than my bed. Then we shall take the most direct route home. We should be there before the second watch. Next morning. Yeah, I just got in the bar stretching your sore muscles from your long walk home yesterday. Lena comes inside holding the leather in elegant Latin. Here Cassius has invited you to attend him again. Again, she said Cassie only last week. Don't be jealous. I would be pleased to attend another event with Senator Cassius. Linda raised her face brightening. It's a poetry reading. Cassius encouraged you to bring a verse of your own. Alright, I'm gonna lay down these beats though. Falling into the school-aged main room, pushing past Santa, Cyphus is waiting by the door already on duty. Give me these bars. Sooner would have far less interest if you knew you give your favors to your own bodyguard while denying him. What? I know he wants you. I've seen the way he looks at you. Sheffice's face hardens, but he addresses himself to Lena, not as Santa. Santa's trying to spur rumors because she's jealous of Eric's success. There's nothing improper between us. Lena frowns at Xana. I've seen no sense of impropriety between Aaron and Cyphers, and it does you no good to start rumors you cannot back with truth. I've not had a new patron since she made her debut. All enemies are interested in this freshest new blood. I mean, that's what happens. Can I help it if they have grown tired of gold digging? Skill like cannot survive on one Courtesan's earnings. Does it really benefit you to let Aaron continue to take all interest away from me? Silver brings a small platter of flatbreads off to break your fast on. Sounds that's right. I need all my girls to maintain the highest reputations. You cannot allow Xana's business to drop off. So what you want me to do? To help Xana attract new pages, she shall accompany you when you go to Cass's portrait. Okay, whatever. Whatever. I don't care as long as you don't get in the way of me, Cassius. Next time across the room, will Xana's spite prove the greatest threat to you at Cass's portrait reader, or are there more dangerous secrets you will uncover? What the heck? I literally don't care. Anyways, so I'll see you guys next week for the next chapter of A Courtesan Rose. So see you then. Bye bye.